Nigeria is poised to become Africa's second nation to introduce high-speed rail, following in the footsteps of Morocco. With an ambitious $60 billion plan to develop a 4,000-kilometer rail network, this project represents far more than a transportation upgrade. It signals Nigeria's determination to modernize its infrastructure, unlock economic growth, and position itself as a regional powerhouse. Central to this vision is China, whose role in funding and construction underscores its growing strategic presence in Africa, a presence driven by the pursuit of resources, influence, and long-term partnerships. This development sparks critical questions that shape both local and global discourse. What structural and financial challenges does Nigeria face in implementing such an ambitious project? How does China's deep investment reshape Nigeria's economic and geopolitical future? And most importantly, what tangible benefits will the Nigerian people gain from the dawn of high-speed rail? Before we continue, make sure you hit subscribe and tap the bell so you'll never miss our latest updates. Africa's rail future is beginning to take shape. Morocco remains the continent's pioneer, launching its Al Borak line in 2018, a milestone that demonstrated what's possible when vision meets execution. Elsewhere, Chinese-backed projects such as Kenya's Mombasa-Nairobi line and Ethiopia's Addis-Djibouti connection have cut travel times and enhanced trade. Nigeria's project, however, stands apart in scale, ambition, and potential impact. As Africa's most populous nation, with more than 220 million citizens, Nigeria has both the demand and responsibility to deliver a transport revolution that could ripple across the continent. The journey to this point has been long and uneven. Initial planning dates back to 2010, with agreements to link Abuja and Lagos. Yet, political instability, fluctuating oil revenues, and financial constraints stalled progress, with the project shelved in 2014. Now, with renewed support from the Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank and China's Belt and Road Initiative, Nigeria is pushing for a 2025 restart. The stakes could not be higher. Success would showcase Africa's ability to execute mega-infrastructure projects. Failure would reinforce long-standing doubts about governance and financial management. For China, Nigeria is more than a construction site, it is a strategic partner. By funding rail lines and embedding companies that provide full-scale design, construction, and maintenance, China secures not only contracts but also long-term economic influence. Its involvement ensures priority access to Nigeria's oil reserves, strengthens supply chains that sideline Western competitors, and bolsters its global infrastructure footprint. Critics in the West often dismiss this as debt-trap diplomacy, while African leaders increasingly see it as a pragmatic pathway to long-overdue modernization for Nigerians. The promise is transformative: faster travel between major cities, reduced strain on crumbling highways, new corridors for trade and commerce, and a transport system befitting a modern economy. The Abuja-Kaduna and Lagos-Ibadan railways already offer a glimpse of this future, improving efficiency and connectivity. If the high-speed rail achieves its full vision, it will not only ease the movement of people and goods, but also reshape patterns of urbanization, investment, and even national identity. Ultimately, Nigeria's $60 billion high-speed rail project represents more than an engineering challenge. It is a test of political will, economic resilience, and global partnership models. It forces Nigeria to confront its infrastructural deficits, challenges the West's dominance in Africa's development agenda, and highlights the growing weight of China's influence on the continent. Whether this project becomes a shining success or another stalled dream will determine not only Nigeria's trajectory, but also the future of Africa's integration into the global economy. If you believe this message is important, subscribe and share it with someone who needs it today.